My name is Sergeant Matt Sanders, and I'm the commander of the Media and Public Relations Department for the Louisville Metro Police Department. I'm here to offer you today's run of show quickly. So in a moment, I'm going to turn it over to our mayor, Mayor Craig Greenberg, who will offer some remarks. Following the mayor, LMPD's chief, Chief Gwen Villarroel, will issue a statement. And then the mayor will finish this brief. We will not be taking any questions at the podium today. All questions subsequent to this brief should be emailed directly to my office, lmpdpio@louisvilleky.gov. Immediately following this brief, my office will publish relevant documents to our forward-facing transparency page. Relevant redacted videos will be posted to our YouTube channel. We will link off to these websites on our official Twitter account. Mayor.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Last Friday morning, our community suffered the tragic death with loss of Mr. Mills just after 5 a.m. in the morning. That tragic death led to a series of very unfortunate events in dark, rainy, and tense conditions. Transparency is incredibly important to our administration, to LMPD, to our community. Given the importance of transparency, we're releasing some information and some video today, as we committed to, following the tragic events and series of events that happened thereafter. To restate what we've already said, we are not aware at this time of any video footage which captures the initial interaction between LMPD and Mr. Scheffler. We are releasing today video footage at the time of Mr. Scheffler's arrest from 2 video cameras. One of those video cameras is a fixed pole camera that was from the other side of Shelbyville Road, and the other camera is from the dash cam of a police car. At the request of the county attorney's office, any additional video or evidence related to this case will not be released until the conclusion of the legal process. Chief Jacqueline Gwynn Villarroel is now going to speak to the investigation of the arresting officer with respect to the lack of use of body-worn camera. Chief?
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for your patience as we worked together all available facts regarding this incident. Obviously, it is of great public interest, so we appreciate you providing us the time to ensure that we release accurate information while the judicial process is occurring. We are grateful to PGA, officials, and Mayor Greenberg for bringing this prestigious event to our beautiful city on last week. But tragically, last Friday we lost a beloved community member who was working the event. As we stated in our preliminary public message, LMPD expresses its sincere condolences to the family and friends of John Mills, who was fatally struck by a shuttle bus outside of Valhalla Golf Club. By all accounts, we have learned that Mr. Mills was known for his kindness and dedication to our community. His passing has left a notable void in the golfing community and throughout the city. Regarding the results of our internal investigation, Detective Gillis did have an encounter, as we know, with Mr. Scotty Scheffler. Detective Gillis should have turned on his body-worn camera, but did not. His failure to do so is a violation of the LMPD policy on uniforms and equipment, subject category body-worn camera, and he was sustained for a violation of the policy 4.31.6 procedures and 4.31.7 operation. Detective Gillis did not have his body-worn camera operationally ready as required by our policy. he was performing a law enforcement action as defined in our policy. Further, in section 4.31.7 states, members will maintain their BWC in a constant state of operational readiness. Detective Gillis was counseled by his supervisor. We understand the seriousness of the failure to capture this interaction, which is why our officer has received corrective action for this policy violation. This corrective action has been notated on a performance observation form, which is in line with our disciplinary protocol and practices. We respect the judicial process, and we will allow the courts to proceed accordingly. We will not be able to make any further statements as it relates to this matter. At the conclusion of this press conference, as you've already heard, we will release the documents as follows. You will find the investigative findings memorandum by the commander of the unit. You will also see the failure to activate form completed by Detective Gillis. You will also find our policy located as well as the two aforementioned video footage that the mayor has mentioned. Also, all this information will be uploaded to our YouTube page. I would like to take a point of privilege to thank again Mayor Greenberg, the local media, and the national media for making every effort to provide fair reporting. But I also want to take a moment to thank all law enforcement officials around the nation for the work that you do every day. And I'm truly grateful for LMPD's dedication to keeping this community safe here in Louisville. We thank you and we appreciate your support as we navigate through this process. Mayor?
Thank you, Chief. In Louisville, around the country, but especially here in Louisville, after the recent past, activating body-worn cameras is critically important for our police department to have evidence, to maintain the community's trust, to be transparent. So, Chief, I appreciate the speed at which with you have conducted the investigation into this situation. You've dealt with it transparently and straightforwardly, and we are all looking to move forward. I know there are a lot of questions right now from every member of the media here and people across the entire city. But we have to respect